Hello and welcome to Challenge to Build. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a review and replacement of this. This is a high torque mini starter that I got off Amazon. What you're looking at is an 86 Chevy Suburban with a big block Chevy 454. Basically stock. I put headers and an exhaust on it, and now that I've put headers and an exhaust on it, my starter suffers from what they call heat soak. So after it gets hot, the starter doesn't want to crank the vehicle once the engine is hot. So if I was to like drive it on errands, park it in a parking lot, come out and go to start it, it probably wouldn't start. I've been letting this thing run probably for a solid 20 minutes now. It's up to temperature. I haven't really put a load on it, but I'm going to shut it off and hope, fingers crossed, that it simulates the heat soak with the starter. My luck, it probably won't. It'll start right back up, but here we go. We're going to try it. Along with doing the starter, I also have a heat shield fiberglass like wrapped blanket that I'm going to put around the starter to hopefully keep it from happening. The starter is still good. I'm going to replace it. The motor doesn't need a high torque mini starter, but that's what I chose because it's affordable. But let's see if the problem is going to present itself. I hope that it does. And it does. So not only does it sound like it's suffering from heat soak, but probably could use a shim as well. But when this is cold, when the starter's cold in the morning, it doesn't do this at all. So but thankfully you got a glimpse of both little issues I'm having. When this thing gets loaded and I drive it, and I go, let's just say the last time it happened, I went to go fill it up with gas. It didn't start at all. So now what I'm going to do, get it up on jack stands, pull out the starter. Before I do that, I'm going to disconnect the battery and get involved in replacing it with the mini starter. So I hope you enjoy the video. All right, well, this video has already taken a turn for not good. I disconnected the battery, got the truck up on jack stands, as you can see, went in, started disconnecting the starter, dropped the starter out, put it over on the bench, went back up to clean up my tools, grabbed the light, inspected the flywheel. Come to find out, there is a busted tooth on the flywheel. And you can kind of see my reaction. I was just kind of working. I was planning on doing a voiceover for some of this stuff, and by my reaction and the heavy sigh is when it set in where my plan has not worked out to the way that I wanted it to. So that is going to kind of end this portion of the video way faster than I thought it was going to. And we will reconvene once I figure out what I'm going to do. Most likely I will drop the transmission out, replace the flywheel, and then reinstall the transmission. So yeah, I guess that's what Challenge to Build is all about. So if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all right now, because just the other day I was out working on my 2002 Silverado and I found out that I didn't have compression on 3, 5, or 7. So that motor is toast too. So that was just yesterday, and then today I figured I'd get involved in this, and here we are. So if I didn't have enough projects, I got 2 more to add to the list. So that about does it for me, at least tonight. You'll see me again here soon once I figure out what the heck's going to be going on. So Challenge to Build out for today.